So we will first focus inwards and get into our body. We are usually mind people. Our energy goes where the mind goes. And most of the time it is outside of us, away from us. Tasks, people, news. So just calling the energy back into the self right here. And as I take that breath, I'm just acknowledging my presence in this body, in this environment, in this place, in this country, in the world. And as I am looking and seeing, hearing about the conflicts in the world, here in this country, as well as our own communities in the world, it's almost as if people have forgotten to love. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath just in that recognition that conflict arises where there is an inability to love. And then when we look outside and look at the conflict, there is a feeling of helplessness, sometimes even hopelessness, as to what keeps the fire of these conflicts burning that cannot be doused. And yet we also know that everything that we look out at and recognize is in some way a recognition of a part of us that resonates. So the question arises, how are we dealing with our own micro conflicts? And on the surface, it may appear that I really don't have a conflict that I need to focus on or resolve. But let's dig a little deeper. Is there anyone in my circle I know that I judge and find difficult to love? And if we recognize one or two such, then let's just go ahead and take a deep breath. And as we exhale from our heart center, let us just symbolically and intentionally send out love to that person. It may be a public figure, maybe someone in my extended family, maybe a neighbor, or maybe even someone from my past that I have a difficult history with. And just taking a moment to create an intention to share the deepest and the tenderest love with this person from the heart. We have to rise above the mind. The mind will give us 101 reasons why such a person is not worthy of love. All the deeds of omission and commission that we have used to justify being separate and distant from such a person. But from here, from this place, rising from the mind into the heart center, this wonderful place in the center of our chest, which anchors our loving body, that which channels the most elevated, the most expansive love, from where comes all creation. And as we breathe and access that love, even just the concept or the idea that such a love does exist, and a belief and a faith that indeed we can touch into it and call upon it as we wish to, whenever we do, and feel that expanded chest and the energy that comes forth, and send it out to this person or persons or a group who will benefit from it. We send our blessings, and in so doing, we draw these blessings to ourselves. And it has a way of dissolving our conflicts, our need to remain separate, our need to distance ourselves. That persuasion to turn the other way. We have done this for good reason. We do this to protect ourselves. Protect ourselves physically, protect ourselves emotionally and mentally. as long as we walk in this body, some degree of that is inevitable. And it's okay. But to even acknowledge that this love has a way of melting away those reasons that keep us distant. We don't know how it works or when it will work, how it will look like in the meantime. We don't have to know. We have to ask. And so today we ask from a place of deep reverence. Deep faith and deep longing for a world where love is visible, love is accessible, love is touchable, and we can feel it in our surroundings. In the people that we hang out with. And we can feel it in the people who start to reflect it just because they have felt it from us. And so begins the ripple effect. As we touch others and they touch others, these conflicts will dissolve and resolve. That is such a wonderful thought. A wonderful bowl to lend one energy to. So with every new breath, as I draw to myself that love of the universe, I send it out to the world from my heart. I can strengthen it by thinking of all the people who have loved me and continue to love me. And all the people and even animals and birds and trees and the beauty which brings joy to my heart and expands my feelings. This is the answer to conflicts. There is always a way, another way to resolve, to get past, to find that other space where we can meet our adversaries. Where that conflict does not exist anymore. That is our prayer. That is our wish. That is our dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you.